Hi, thank you for joining me. I'm Mary Wah, and I'm getting ready to do a flow that asks you to do a lot of hip openers. And I'm in the process right now of getting ready for my Reiki level one training. And so, in the preparation work, I'm reading this book that talks about energy and how energy is everywhere. And it's not just in our bodies, but energy is also in our thoughts and emotions. And so our physical bodies move, and our thoughts and emotions move. And our thoughts and emotions interplay with our physical body. And in a way that when we are embarrassed because of something we may have said or done, um, we blush or we feel our heartbeat faster, or when we're sad, our bodies literally create something in response to the sadness in the form of tears. And so, even as we get on the mat to do our physical body work, we are also regulating and managing and training our ability to move energy through our body, not just through movements, but through the thoughts and emotions as we move on the mat. And you'll notice that different motions and different things um, trigger emotions and thoughts while we are practicing, and it affects the way that we move. So, as we go through our practice today, I invite you to notice not just what your physical body is doing, but what your thoughts and emotion body is doing, and how the energy inside of you feels when those different things arise. So, let's go ahead and let's get started. You'll definitely need two blocks, especially for the warming up and centering portion. So let's start on our back. And when you lie down, just make sure you have the blocks within reach. Gonna move this blanket or this candle. There we go. So lay down and get comfortable. Feel your spine on the ground. Bend your knees so that your low back is pressing into the ground. Feel free to position your arms in any way that feels good to you and begin to move the breath in and out through the nose. If you'd like, you can close your eyes or find something to look at on your ceiling, or if you're practicing outside, maybe notice the cloud. Nice deep breath, letting your belly expand all the way up to your ribs and collarbone. And when you exhale, exhale in reverse. And for the next 5 rounds of breathing, I invite you to count up to the count of four, and then pause at the top, and then exhale the count of four, and then pause at the bottom. To repeat it again 4 more times. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, pause. And repeat that again 4 more times. 3 more times. Now return to the natural rhythm of your breath and just sway your knees side to side, noticing how that movement affects the sensations in your thighs and your hips and your low back. And now center your knee and then reach for one block and place your right ankle on your left knee, making a number 4 with your legs. Reach for the one block and press your knee away from you. Try to keep your belly pressing toward your low back, and you'll feel a stretch in your right hip. Good. And now, when you exhale, go ahead and twist your knees to the left and then hold the number 4 with your legs. Try to keep your left foot stationary. If you notice that your right foot doesn't land on the floor, place the other block underneath your right foot. Now place your left hand onto the block and stretch your right arm out to the side. Keep pressing your knee away from you and pull your belly button in, trying to get your low back to press into the mat. Good. Deep inhale. Exhale, bring your leg back to the center, and then go ahead and let's do the other side. Switching so that your left ankle is on your right knee, and then place the block onto your left knee and push your knee away from you. Now twist your knee to the right side. Again, place a block under your foot. If your foot doesn't make contact with the floor, just want to stabilize your legs. Stretch your left arm out, press your left knee away from you. Keep pulling your belly towards your low back. Trying to get a stretch right at the outside of your hip. Deep inhale. And then exhale. Bring your leg back to the center. Place the block off to the side. And then lower your foot down. Windshield wipe your knee side to side. Very nice. Pull your knees in and begin to rock forward and backwards. One more time to come all the way up to seated. And once you're in seated, inhale, take your hands up over your head, and then exhale, bring your arms down. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, arms float down. Inhale, reach your hands up. And then exhale, arms float down. Good. Now place your right hand onto your left knee, and then take your left hand, reach it up, and then stretch it over to the right side. Press your left knee down as you reach up and over, breathing into the side body. Send your right shoulder towards the left side. And now inhale, lift yourself up to the center, then big sweep up, taking your right hand down, and now your left hand to your right knee. Inhale, reach your right hand up and over. Keep pressing your shoulder towards the right side as you press your right knee down. Lift up and over, extending your right hand to the left side. Good. Inhale, lift all the way up, and then center your shoulders over your hips. Hold on to your knees. Gently inhale for a cow pose, pressing your chest forward and drawing your shoulders back, lifting your chin. Exhale, round out your spine, pressing your whole front body into your back body. Two more times. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, round out. Inhale, stretch back. And then exhale, round it out. And then come up, neutral spine. Let's make our way into tabletop pose. When you're in tabletop pose, tuck your toes under and lift your whole body off the ground to come into a downward facing dog. Alternate bending right knee and left. And then find stillness right here in your down dog. Line your ears up with your biceps. And then pull your ribs in. Try to press your belly button towards your spine and then slide it up to your lungs. Give yourself a micro bend in your knees so your spine has chance to lengthen without having to, um, what's it called? Without having to fight and uh, go against the tightness of the hamstrings. One more breath here. And then begin to walk yourself forward to a forward fold. Toes are forward, heels are back. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And then reverse swan, arms sweep out and up. Then palms touch at the top, thumbs to heart center. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. One sun salutation. Inhale, reach your hands up. Then bend your back. Exhale, melt, and then fold forward. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plank, step it back. Then shift your chest forward, chaturanga. Inhale, scoop your chest up, upward facing dog. Thighs are off the mat. Try to press equally into the tops of your feet rather than sickling your feet. Your heels are in line with your ankles and knees. Tuck toes under or roll right over your toes, downward facing dog. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. Take your right foot, step it forward, and then your left foot, step it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan, arms out and up, then thumbs to heart center. Tabletop is next. Inhale, reach your hands up, send your shoulders back and your hips forward. Exhale, fold all the way down. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Take your knees back into tabletop. From tabletop, place your right ankle onto your left knee and pull your right knee back so that your shin is parallel to the top of the mat. This isn't a very big move. Just do your best to pull your hips back and keep your hips squared, but also maintaining the parallel line of your shin. You'll feel a nice stretch in your right hip. Inhale, send your hips forward, roll over your shins. Let's do a number 4 with the legs as you find a cobra pose. Exhale, pull your hips back, stretch out your hips, and then inhale, send your hips forward, and then cobra. Exhale, hips pull back. Inhale, cobra. Then tuck your right toes under and roll to a side plank. Bring your hands down, lower your right knee down, and then return tabletop pose. 3 cat cows. Inhale and then exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, letting your cat cows feel good in your spine, bringing any kind of movement that feels good into your body. Return to your tabletop and take your left ankle and place it onto your right knee. Draw the knee back. Keep your hips squared as you pull your hip back. Breathe into your left hip. And then inhale, send your hips forward, roll over your shins, find your cobra, press your hips forward, pull the tailbone down. Exhale, hips pull back. It's like a little tiny child's pose with a figure four legs. Inhale, roll forward, draw the shoulders back, press the hips forward, tailbone down. Exhale, back to your little child's pose. Last time, inhale, open it up. Good. And then this is the part where you tuck the right toes under and you roll open, finding your supported side plank. Stretch the side body. And then bring your left hand down and let's all return into our tabletop. Then stretch it back, child's pose. 3 breaths to feel the muscles across the back expanding. One more breath here. And then let's come up into tabletop, sweeping your feet to one side, hips in the other, and then coming into easy seat, bringing your blocks so that your blocks are within reach. Now that your blocks are in within reach, go ahead and extend your left leg straight and place your right ankle onto your left knee. You'll notice that your right knee is hovering. So again, place a block at the level where it's able to press down on the block underneath. Your right foot is in flexion. If you look at your legs, you'll see a number 4. Inhale, reach your hands up, and then exhale, fold and reach for whatever your hands can connect to with the left leg. And as you fold over, do your best to press your right knee down and square off your shoulders and send your chest forward. Flex your left toes. Feel the stretch in your legs, maybe even in your low back and hip. One more breath. And then inhale, come up out of your fold, place your block off to the side. Hi, Edie. And we'll do reverse table, keeping your figure 4 legs. Draw the left heel in. Keep your right leg in your figure 4. And now press into your arms and then use a strong flexion in your hips to rise up. And as your hips open, keep pressing your right knee down, open the front of your body. This takes a lot of strength in your glutes, but you can do it. Over time, you'll find that openness in both hips. Deep inhale, and then exhale, lower your hips. And then slide your left foot back to the front of your mat. Switch your legs, placing your right leg forward and drawing your left heel on top of your right knee, and then place the block underneath the left knee. Inhale, reach your hands up, and then exhale, let's fold. Remember, as you fold, do your best to keep your knee pressing down. Often the tightness of the ITs cause the knee to lift up as you fold, but really work on that awareness of external rotation in the thigh and the engagement of your glutes to help press the knee down and your abductors too. One more breath here. And then let's come all the way up. We're doing our figure 4 reverse table. So move the block out of the way, place your hands behind you, draw your right heel in, keep your right heel in line with your right hip, then roll your shoulders back. Use your strong glutes and strong arms. Inhale, press your hips up, press your right knee down, your left knee down, and open the front of your hips. Try to flatten out the crease of your hips. Good. One more nice long breath. And then exhale. Bring your foot down. I mean, your hip down. And now bring your foot down. Let's sweep your feet out to the side again. Place the blocks at the top of your mat, but off of your mat. so that we can begin our flow. We're done with our warm up, and your body hopefully feels good. Remember to just check in with the physical, mental, and emotional body as we do our energy work in our asana practice. Pressing your hips back into child's pose. Just let your torso lengthen. And when you inhale, feel your ribs expanding in all directions. Good. And then inhale, come up into tabletop. From tabletop, tuck your toes under, rise up, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Keep your hips squared. Deep inhale. On the exhale, pull your right knee in, and then take your right knee to your left elbow. Extend your right foot out to the side. Let's breathe into your fallen triangle. Reach your hand up. Press from the bottom hip, and then reach up. Three-legged dog is next. Place your left hand down, right foot stretches up. Deep inhale, exhale, right knee to the nose, foot between your hands. Lower your left knee to the ground. Crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Reach your hands up. Then draw your hips forward and down. Bring your hands to heart center, twist, taking your left elbow to the right knee. Now puff up your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades to send your chest towards your thumbs. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, hands up over your head. Exhale, bring your hands down inside of your right foot, heel toe your right foot to the side. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Now gently rotate your hips to the right. You can place your right hand onto your knee, look over your right shoulder. Feel free to stay here or take your right hand to your left hamstring. Stay here or bend your left knee and take hold of your left foot. Keep breathing and creating space in your front of your left thigh, but also drawing your right hip back to feel the stretch in your right hip and IT as you roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Reverse yourself. If you have hold of your foot, bring your foot down, reach your hand up and then over. Lift your left knee up. Step your right foot back. Plank is next. Shift your chest forward. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. This time, left leg lifts. Stretch your left leg to the sky. Remember to keep your hips squared. It's not about how high the extended leg is, but it's more about can I keep my hips squared and then create length in the squareness of the hips and shoulders. Exhale, pull the left knee in. Twist, take your left knee to your right elbow, then extend your left foot out. Keep your left shoulder over your wrist as you rotate your hips towards the right side of the mat. Press from the bottom hip as you hold your fallen triangle. One more breath. Exhale. Right hand to the floor, left foot to the sky. Anjaneyasana is next. Pull the knee in, foot comes down, right knee lowers, hands reach up over your head. Press your hips forward, draw your shoulders back. Inhale, and then exhale when you come down, twist, taking your right elbow to your left knee. Now puff up your chest, lift out of your hips as you find length as you rotate in your spine. Inhale, return your hands up towards the ceiling, square off your shoulders and hips, and then exhale, bring your hands down to the floor inside of your left foot, heel toe your left foot out, roll to the outer edge of your left foot. When you feel stable, gently rotate your hips open, placing your left hand on your left knee. Stay here or place your left hand onto your right hamstring. Stay here or bend the right foot and then the left hand holds the right foot. Draw your shoulders back and breathe into this nice stretch. Remember to draw the left hip back and then press the right hip forward. Release the foot, center your whole body, hands to the floor, right knee lifts, left foot joins the right foot, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. Right foot steps forward, left foot steps forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan, arms sweep out and up. Thumbs to heart center. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. Now, shift your weight into your right foot, bend your left knee, and then take your left ankle to your right knee. Draw the knee back. Now, remember and imagine the block underneath your knee. Keep pressing your knee back and then bring yourself to a chair pose, maintaining the figure four. Pull the belly in, draw the shoulders back, keep your hips squared. When your hips bend, the knee tends to lift up, maybe to find stability, but do your best to keep your hips squared and your knee and shin parallel to the floor. Option to twist, guiding the left elbow to the left foot, keeping your gaze forward. Then, if you feel stable, shift your gaze over to the right side, only if you want to. Okay, reverse back, bringing your body to center. Woo! And then straighten out the right leg, then plant the left foot down. Go ahead and do the other side, shifting the weight into the left leg, bend the right knee, then take the right ankle to the left knee, find the number four with your leg. Keep your right knee pressing down, engaging the abductors as you hinge at the hips, finding your chair pose. Again, keeping your hips squared, your shin parallel. Stay forward. No need to twist if you don't want to, but option to twist, guiding the right elbow to the right foot, one breath at a time. And then maybe when the elbow touches the foot, start shifting your gaze so that your gaze is then to the left side of your mat. Then bring yourself back to the center. Straighten out your left leg and then plant the right foot down. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, melt down, forward fold. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Stretch out those legs and then reverse swan, arms sweep out and up. Thumbs to heart center. Samasthiti. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, melt down, forward fold. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plank is next. Chaturanga, send your heart forward, lower down between your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog, thighs are off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot to the sky, breathe it up, square up those hips. On the exhale, right knee, left elbow, extend your foot, press from the bottom hip, lift the left hand up, fall in triangle. Exhale, hand returns to the floor, right foot reaches up. Bring your knee to your nose, foot between your hands. Crescent lunge, reach your hands up over your head. Hands to heart center, twist your left elbow to the right knee, then send your chest to your thumbs and hold. Revolved, warrior two, lead with your right shoulder, then stretch your arms in opposite directions. Crescent lunge, send your chest to center, gazes towards the horizon. Figure four chair is next. Shift your weight into your right foot. Bring your left knee in. Stack your left ankle onto your right knee. Figure four chair. Feel free to twist, taking left elbow to the left foot. Feel free to hold here or extend your arms in opposite direction. Feel free to curl your toes on your left arm. Good. Bring your hands to heart center. Step your left foot back. crescent lunge. Inhale, exhale, fold. Right foot to the sky, stretch it up. Three-legged dog, three-limb vinyasa. Shift your chest forward. Chaturanga, all 10 toes to the floor. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, stretch it up nice and tall. Square hips, long limbs. Exhale, knee to the right elbow, twist foot to the right side. Inhale, fallen triangle, press up from the bottom hip. Notice that my left shoulder's over my wrists, not in front or behind. Three-legged dog, left foot lifts, stretch it up. Place your foot between your hands, crescent lunge, hands up over your head. Bring your thumbs to heart center and then twist, taking your right elbow to your left knee, and then breathe. When you inhale, puff up your chest, take your chest to your thumbs. Revolve warrior two, sweep those hands up, and then keep on twisting. Crescent lunge, sweep your hands forward, gaze to the horizon. Figure four chair, shift your weight into your left foot, draw the right knee in, place your ankle onto your knee, bring your hands to heart center as you lower your hips down, and then begin to twist, taking your right elbow to your right foot. Stay here or expand your arms. Curl your toes for stability around your right tricep. One more breath. And then reverse yourself back, stepping your foot back, crescent lunge. Exhale, fold. Bring your left foot to the sky, stretch it up, three-legged, three-limb vinyasa. Shift your chest forward. Then chaturanga, up dog, downward facing dog. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. Soft bend in the knees, look between your thumbs, walk, step, or hop it forward. And then forward fold, half lift, fold, reverse swan, arms out and up, thumbs to heart center. Samasthiti. Inhale, reach up, stretch the front body. Exhale, soften and fold. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, plank, step it back. Chaturanga, up dog, tabletop. Left leg extends back. Right hand reaches forward. Pull the belly in. Support your low back. Bend your left knee. Sweep the right hand back. Hold. Use your strong glutes to lift your knee. Breathe. Gaze is forward. Body is strong. Release. Chakrabakasana. Tabletop pose. Inhale. Take your right leg, extend it back. Pull the belly in. Extend your left hand without dipping into your left shoulder. Bend the right foot. Sweep back. Hold the right foot. Inhale, engage your back body muscles and breathe into this back bend. Inhale, Chakravarkasana, tabletop pose, child's pose. Breathe. Inhale, table is next. Then downward facing dog. Soft bend in the knees. Look between your thumbs. Walk, step, hop it forward, forward fold, half lift, exhale, fold, reverse swan, arms up, bend to the heart. One breath, pause for a beat. Then inhale, extend your hands. Feel your ribs lifting as your lungs expand. Exhale, fold down. Half lift, flat back, then fold. Walk step, hop it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, then downward facing dog. Right foot lifts. Stretch your foot up, keep your hips squared, knee to nose, cross it over, fallen triangle, option to keep your leg lifted. Then back to three-legged dog, stretch your foot up. Lizard, take your right foot, step it outside of your right hand, lower the left knee down, roll to the outer edge, reach up, and then twist for whichever variation you choose. Draw the shoulders back, stretch your whole left side of your body as you send your left side towards the right side. Come all the way back to the center, right foot to the sky, stretch it up, knee to nose, foot between your hands, crescent lunge. Deep inhale, exhale, and twist. Inhale, puff up your chest, stretch your arms in opposite directions if you like. Revolved warrior two, rotate up, bring your chest with you. Now send your left ribs to the right side. Figure four chair. Reach your hands forward and then up. Weight into the right foot. Pull the left knee in, stack your left ankle to your right knee. Figure four chair. Hold or twist. Fold or extend. Supported warrior three. Center your chest. Then hands to the block. Extend your left foot back. Take your right hand, reach it up, revolved half moon. Keep your hips squared as you send your left ribs towards the right side. Feel free to stay here or bend and then hold. Lifting your knee by engaging your glute. Crescent lunge, step your left foot back, sweep your hands up over your head. Inhale, exhale, fold, frame the right foot to the sky, stretch it up. Three-limb vinyasa, shifting your chest forward, chaturanga, option for a chin stand. And then all 10 toes to the floor. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Hold for the inhale and the exhale. Left leg lifts, stretch it up. And then take your left knee to your right elbow, extend and stretch. Breathe into your fallen triangle. Option to lift your left leg. Then three-legged dog, send your left foot. Step your left foot outside of your left hand, lower the right knee down, roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Inhale, reach up, and then twist, stay here, or bend your right knee and grab hold for the bind. One more breath. Inhale, reach your hands up, and now twist. Take your left foot, stretch it up to the sky. Then knee to nose, foot between your hands. Sweep your hands up, crescent lunge. Thumbs to heart, twist. Stay here or expand your arms. Lift your chest, revolved warrior two. Crescent lunge, center your chest. Figure four chair, shift your weight forward, right ankle, left knee. Have a seat. Twist, right elbow, left foot, right foot. Expand your arms. Curl your toes on your triceps. Good. Take your chest Center it. Then supported warrior three. Hands to the blocks, foot back. Keep your hips squared. Revolved half moon. Left hand lifts. Try to keep your hips squared as your upper body twists. Bend your right knee. Reach back for your right foot. Engage your glutes. Breathe into this back bend. Crescent lunge. Right foot back, hands up over your head. Exhale, fold. Foot steps back, three-legged. Three-limb vinyasa. Lift your chest forward. Chaturanga. Chin stand if you like. All 10 toes to the floor. Up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Three cleansing breaths. Inhale. Sigh it out. Two. Sigh it out. Last one. Sigh it out. Hands down to the ground. Hips back to your heels. Child's pose. As you hold child's pose, notice and observe the energy in your physical body, your thoughts and emotions, finding harmony as those three energies interact with one another. And now inhale, come into table, reach for your blocks. Take your right ankle and place it onto your left knee. Make sure your right knee is on the ground and then walk yourself upright. Place your blocks by your hips and hands are on the blocks for stabilization. Engage your glutes to thrust your hips forward. Stay here. This might be a lot. If there's space, we'll move into an upright reverse table. Walking your hands back, keep pressing your hips forward and draw your shoulders back, eliminating the crease at the hip hinge. Feel free to bend your neck and look back. Keep pressing your right knee back, engaging your abductors. Now lift up through the chest, gazes forward. Walk your hands to the front of the mat and then tabletop. Wiggle out your hips, doing some barrel motions, and then going in the other direction. Moving to the other side, one side at a time, getting yourselves ready for our resting pose. Left ankle, right knee. Use your abductors and glutes to draw the left knee back. Walk your hands back and stay. Sometimes the tightness causes the hip of the front leg to resist the lengthening of the hips. So the work here is over time, keep engaging the glute to pull the tailbone down and press the left hip forward, squaring off the hips. And that may be all. And that's okay for today. For reverse table, take your blocks back, send your hips forward, and draw the shoulders back. Again, remembering to keep pressing your hips forward as your shoulders go back. Inhale, ribs up and away from the hip bones. Feel free to bend your neck if it feels good. Lead with the chest. Inhale, lift, exhale, gaze to the horizon. Walk your hands forward. Left leg returns to table, hands on the floor. Any kind of organic cat cows. And then stretch back, child's pose. Slide your hands under your shoulders and lift yourself up out of child's pose. Swing your feet out to one side, lower your hips in the other, and then extend your feet towards the front of the mat. Make sure there's space for your shoulders and your head behind you, and lower yourself all the way down. Inhale, extend your feet up towards the sky for legs up the wall. And then send your right foot forward and your left foot back. Cross your legs, stack your knees, bend both knees, and then hands hold opposite feet. Now we're bringing everything in. All of those figure four hip openers created a lot of flexion and contraction in the glutes. So now we're doing a supine cow face pose to stretch the hips out and bring the femurs back in. Internal rotation of the femurs instead of the external rotations in the figure four. Inhale, extend your feet up, and then switch. Phoebe? Oh my gosh. Okay, the left leg is forward and the right leg is back. Cross your ankles and grab opposite feet. Feel the stretch in your glutes. You scared me. And then inhale, release, extend your feet up. Then bend your knees to lower your feet all the way down. If your schedule permits, go ahead, extend your feet to the bottom of the mat for Shavasana, resting your arms heavy by your side, palms are facing up. And now allow your body to relax and soften into the ground. And you have absolutely nothing left to do. Give yourself permission to be still. Give yourself permission to do nothing. Few more breaths in your Shavasana. If you'd like and to have a longer Shavasana, feel free to push pause and then push play when you're ready to complete your practice. Inhale, stretch and reach your hands up over your head and your toes in the opposite direction. Breathe length into your whole body. And then exhale, soften your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, roll your wrists and your ankles, pull your elbows in, slide your heels in, and then rock your knees side to side. When you're ready, roll to whichever side feels stable today and allow your spine to adjust as you hold your nice little ball shape. And now place your hands on the ground to guide yourself up to a seated place. Once in seated, please press your palms together, rest your thumbs to your brows, inhale and exhale. May your mind be filled with peace. Thumbs to your lips, inhale and exhale. May your speech be filled with peace. Then to your heart, deepest inhale, let it go. May your heart be filled with peace. I invite you to join me in the sound of Om, sealing this time we've shared together, closing out our practice. Please feel free to rest in the vibration of my voice. Inhale for the Om. Inhale and exhale. The light in you sees and honors the light in you. Om Shanti Peace. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.